We gaslit our CS2 map D-Flick and nobody's noticed. It's full of lies and deceptions, and we're going to expose one of those in this episode of Flicks Flix. One of the hardest parts of building our map was making sure each area didn't look like it was lit by the same fridge bulb. We didn't want just bland white Hollywood set lighting. We wanted California sunlight, baby. You know, warm, dramatic, judgmental. Source 2's lighting system is great, but to get that crispy, cinematic, wow, that's a fancy map look, yeah, we needed some good old-fashioned trickery, like a magician, but instead of pulling out rabbits, we're pulling out point lights. Take the depot leading to mid-split, a really big hotspot. So we thought, why not make it look hot too? It's covered in glass panes, so we figured this would be perfect to simulate sunlight refraction. It sounds fancy, but it basically means, what if the sun hit a little bit differently here? Turns out, sunlight doesn't naturally turn pink and bounce off metallics in just the desired way when we let the engine try and handle it by itself. So we lied. We made use of some trickery so Source 2 could achieve this look. We threw in some point lights to fake the bounce and specular magic. Tiny little lights, big impact, kind of like seasoning your steak with glitter. But wait, that's actually only half the lie. To really get the refraction and dispersion of wavelengths into color, we had to go farther. Old Source 2 used to have light ortho, rip. Counter-Strike 2 now has something a lot cooler though, light barn. And no, it's not a rustic farmhouse light. It's a rectangular light that lets us mimic sun angles like lighting gods. We can align this barn light with the light environment by copying and pasting the angles from the object properties of the environment light directly to the light barn. We then transform its boundaries, trim its properties, jammed it into the rooftop holes, and boom, refraction and dispersion without physics getting in the way. And although you can see the curtain pulled up when we look from this angle, will anyone ever see the rooftop? No. Do we care? Also no, because from below where the gameplay is firing away, that depot lighting now looks mwah, chef's kiss. A moral of the story, lighting in Counter-Strike 2 is part science, part art, and full of smokes and mirrors.